Hey, this is Carrie with a quick little honest video review of the HawT Culture Heatless curlers. These are the spiral ones, and you can see that they're just a mix of colors with the pink and orange. I couldn't tell a difference. I'm pretty sure that's just to look cuter when you have them in your hair, but they are two different colors. I did this to my hair today, and I'll explain really quickly how you do it. So first I made sure that my hair was just a little bit damp out of the shower, but it was almost all the way dry. Installing the actual curlers was kind of a challenge, and it took a bit of practice. This is day 3 of practicing putting them in my hair, but my first time doing an actual full curl hairdo with them. It can be a little bit painful when your hair doesn't work. Like when it doesn't go through the spiral the way it's supposed to, it can be a little bit of a painful experience. But luckily I got better at it. It took me about 35 minutes to put all of the curls into my hair. And then I let it sit for 2.5 hours just because I was busy working and doing other things. And then I also sped up the process a little bit by using my hairdryer on low just to make sure that they got all the way dried through into the curl shape. I also used the detangler spray from HawT Culture. I was a little bit worried just because of the consistency of it that it was going to make my hair feel kind of heavy or greasy, but I'm actually really impressed with the detangler spray, and it made the curlers, taking them out and putting them in, I think, a lot easier. So when that's in stock, I definitely recommend the detangling spray in conjunction with these curlers. So the final result, I mostly like it. It does curl much better than I was expecting. I was honestly a little bit worried after I had them in. I was like, oh no, when I take these out, it's just not gonna have the definition of a curl that I want. And that's totally not true. So these are actual seriously spiraled ringlets. I do think that given compared to the images on the website, it does not look like the loose open curl that they have pictures of. This is much more of a ringlet style, but it does create a very well-defined curl, and I'm really honestly surprised that it was able to achieve that without heat. And I also didn't sleep on them. I don't think I could sleep on them. I don't think it would be comfortable enough for me to be able to do that. But again, just given 2.5 hours and a little bit of attention with a hairdryer, this is what I got, and you didn't even need heat to do it. The only thing style-wise that I'm not happy with is kind of where the curlers happened at the top. I feel like there's a line, especially on this side. So where it actually is up here at my roots, I just don't feel like that's attractive. And it's hard to control that because you aren't exactly sure what it's gonna look like until you take the rollers out. So that's not a specific problem to the HawT Culture rollers. It just is kind of a problem with the heatless rollers in general, that you don't really know exactly how this is gonna look until you take it out. So that's my only teeny tiny complaint. And I do think that as the curls kind of loosen a little bit more, that I will like the style that I get even more. So this is a real head of hair with it. I have very, very straight hair. And again, I cannot overstate, I really was not expecting this well of a defined curl. And that was achieved with heatless rollers. So again, this is HawT Culture. These are their pink and orange heatless curlers. And it comes included with, of course, the little stick thing that you need to make it happen. And that's actually more intuitive to use than I first realized. I think I'm gonna use them again. So I highly recommend that you check it out for yourself.